creating things that you can see or imagine is comfortable. When people look at some of my drawings, they look at like the faces that I create, and those are easier because you can envision what a face is, 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth, and you can do variations of it and all. But there's a comforting factor to that because you already have the foundation or the idea for what you're going to create. To make myself very uncomfortable, I create my abstract pieces. And when doing that, it's very strenuous because you can't see it. And you might have a basic shape or an idea, a concept, but without sketching anything or looking at anything and just allowing yourself to commit to a thought, a movement, it's very strenuous. And because you can't stop and analyzing, oh, maybe try this different line, or that's not the direction I want to go, so let me change it. When you put the pen down and you start drawing with the music, you've already committed to it. You're moving, you're going, you can't stop. And that is very strenuous. But it allows you to break through into new ideas and movement and designs that you never would have thought about. And I think that's one of the things I enjoy the most about my discipline is my paper's 9x12. I use a certain pen, 0.1 micron. That's it. That's the foundation. Those are the tools and the parameters I set for myself. This is my space. I don't get any bigger. I don't go any smaller. What can you create with that? Out of that, there are times when my drawings might be similar in a way, but just a slight variation in line or movement or an angle transforms into a whole new series of work. And it's those little tweaks every time you draw a new drawing that leads you into something incredible. And that's what I enjoy about creating, is just allowing it to be what it is. Again, whether you like it or not, you just keep pushing that formula over and over and over, and it just keeps spreading out into new styles. And so out of over 20 years of doing this same technique, it's so fun to see what comes out and what emerges. But it's that stress and that repetition that causes you to have the breakthrough. And so when people, again, say they have like an artist block, or that doesn't exist. That exists in your mind, but it doesn't truly exist because, again, when you just move, it doesn't matter with a paintbrush, a pencil, a pen, anything, you will, if you do it enough, find something new. But it just takes that ability to not hold yourself back by thinking that, well, I've got this canvas prepped, or I've got this piece of paper, and it's like you only have one shot. Well, you don't. You have as many as you want. And that's what it takes to just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And that stress and being uncomfortable is your breakthrough. And that's what I tell people. Movement will be your breakthrough.